Good morning, Bella.
Good morning.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys too.
You're here with ATM Fox. I got a co-host with me today, special guest.
ATM Jones.
ATM Jones, you know ATM Ree. He's here as well. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So where are you from?
I'm from Montgomery County.
Okay, not too far from here.
Not too far at all. It's about 15 minutes.
How was your childhood?
My childhood was fairly decent. I grew up with my mother and a father. I have two older sisters and a younger brother. We grew up in a medium income family. I had both of my parents growing up, and lucky they're still alive today.
Are you in contact with any of your family members?
No, I'm not.
Is there a reason for that?
They don't like what I'm doing. They don't agree with me using drugs. And if I get in contact with them, they'll try to find out where I'm at. And they'll try to talk me into going into treatment. And I'm not ready for that.
Why not?
I don't want to waste anybody's time or money with you know, using the therapy and the treatment that they're going to offer me that somebody else could be using that truly wants to get clean.
So you're okay with being out?
I'm not okay with it, but I enjoy getting high today, and I know one day that if I make it to the point where I don't want to get high anymore, I will seek treatment and I will be in contact with them. I just deal with it as it comes. I'm constantly getting robbed. If I fall asleep for 1 second, whether it's a nod out or I'm just trying to gain some sleep, I know that I'm going to wake up with no money, no belongings, no anything. I have to have protection with me at all times, meaning a knife, pepper spray, and I have to make sure I have that with me at all times, considering I am a female who's very petite. And doing what I do, I'm not too fond of it, but it's something that requires constant protection.
How often do you nod out?
Each time I smoke my dope.
Each time?
Every time. And then once I wake up, I'm not going to nod anymore, but I don't feel the effects as I would when I do it.
How often do you use a day?
To be honest, I use as much as I can, but I don't like to get robbed, so I try to maintain not being sick. And that requires maybe like 3 to 5 times a day.
Mm-hmm. How are you acquiring funds to, you know?
I am a sex worker. To be honest, I mean, I am not proud of that, but I was a stripper my whole life, so I was introduced into the sex industry at 18 years old, so it makes it pretty easy for me to maintain the funds to get well.
So, how long have you been doing sex work for?
I've been dancing as a stripper since I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
I started escorting on the internet, Backpage, you know, things like that. Probably at 21, 22, and I'm 34 today.
You say you don't like sex work?
No, I do like the sex industry, but I don't like the fact of prostitution. It's very dangerous out here. You walk down the avenue and you jump in cars, and it could be anybody's car that you jump into. You're not sure of whose car it is. You're not sure of what their intentions are, their motives, and if you're going to leave that car dead or alive. you kind of are just playing Russian roulette with your life.
Sorry to hear that.
And that's the game I play each day with smoking the dope and also worrying about overdosing when I do that and working as a prostitute on the avenue.
What's the worst experience you ever encountered?
Worst experience I ever encountered is very traumatic for me. I was molested in my sleep, and then when I woke up and I told the male to get off of me, he then anal raped me.
Oh my God.
Yes, and he made me walk home with no shoes on.
Did you ever report this incident?
I did report this incident. I was told by the Philadelphia police that they basically, in I guess you could say police lingo, that they're going to search for said suspect, but it's my fault. I choose to work in prostitution. I should know the effects that it could have on me and choose not to do that. I don't even believe that they actually looked for them. We do, here in Kensington, we do have a sheet that is a bad date sheet. And any of the girls who are workers out here, they can get copies of it at any time. And it says, the car they were driving, the description of the male and our female, and what happened to them. And that date is on that sheet to warn other females and or males of that person.
When did you start using?
I started using marijuana when I was 13. Marijuana wasn't a gateway drug for me. It was Oxycontin. I hurt myself while I was stripping, and I had what's called a Lisfrag fracture, and I had to learn how to walk again. They put me on Oxycontin, and Oxycontin took away all my emotions. And for some reason, I thought in life I should be happy all the time. I shouldn't feel angry, sad, anxious, nervous. I should just be happy all the time. And that's what Oxycontin gave me. And when they took that Oxycontin script from me, I then was introduced to brown heroin. And it was the best thing because I walked around what I thought was happy all the time. And then they took brown heroin from us, and now I'm dealing with tranquilizer. And that is not like anything else. It does not keep me happy all the time. I'm more miserable than I've ever been. I'm getting closer to seeking treatment day by day.
Okay, that's good news.
I thought that the winter would make me go and make me want to go into treatment because it's so cold out, but the addiction has such a cunning hold on me that that didn't even work for me. My birthday passed, I was out here, that didn't even work for me. But each day that I see the wounds that people are getting on them out here, that made me stop shooting. When I first came out here, I shot. That made me put down the needle because working in sex work, nobody wants somebody with smelly wounds on them. So I had to stop doing that, and each day I start to see more effects of the xylazine, which is the tranquilizer that has on them, and it's pushing me into treatment. The robberies that I'm seeing, the rapes, the blatant disrespect.
Nobody can force you to go into treatment. Why do you feel like it's not the time?
I feel like it's not the time just because I'm not ready. And like you said, nobody can force you into treatment, and nobody can force you into being ready. And when I'm ready, I'm ready. And when I'm ready, I'll give it 100%. I gave it 100% to get off needles, and I did it. And people say nobody can get off needles. Well, I'm product that you can. Okay. And if you put your mind to it, you will.
You got any clean time?
I had 18 months. I got out of Muncie State Penitentiary and I started learning a life to live clean. And that's what you have to do. Clean. It's a lifestyle change. And that 18 months was the most beautiful 18 months of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get there one day.
Mm-hmm.
God willing. If these streets don't kill me first.
Mm-hmm. When's the last time you seek medical treatment?
The last time I seek medical treatment?
Yes.
Was when I had one of them wounds on my hand, which I have a slight scar from, which led me into wanting to get off the needle.
How long ago was that?
That was about 3 months ago.
Okay.
And that's when I got tested for all HIV,
Yeah.
sexual transmitted diseases, and I'm glad to say today they're using protection from being on the PrEP medication.
Mm-hmm.
I am clean of all STDs, so I guess you could say that's seeking medical treatment too.
That's great. That's great. But with all this sex work you're doing, you better stop it. You know, a lot of these girls out here, they're doing sex work also, and you know they're doing it unprotected. They got that stuff. So you be careful, and this ain't the life for you. You can get treatment. You got support. You just told me your family will come out here and pull you up off the streets.
I have several times.
But you just wasn't ready, huh?
No, and they know that, and so now I will just, shoot them a text message here or there, and just let them know that I'm alive, because it kills me inside to know that my mother goes to bed worrying about me.
Right. Do you have any children?
I have a 14-year-old daughter.
Do you ever think about her?
All the time. And when I do, I get teary-eyed like I am now, because she needs her mother, but she needs a clean mother.
So when's the last time you seen her?
The last time I seen Adriana was the day before I came out here.
The day before you came out here?
Yes.
How long has it been?
I've been out here 18 months now.
18 months without your beautiful teenage daughter.
You said that you weren't ready to seek treatment. Yeah, I feel as though, or do you feel as though that your daughter will be able to give you strength to seek treatment?
Absolutely. And I'm grateful to say that my mom would let her be a part of my life if I did seek treatment. I just believe that I feel so much guilt, which keeps me out here, and which is why I need to face the music and face the fact of the harm that I've done to her and my family, and just understand that they love me and that they will forgive me for everything. They just want a clean daughter. And like I said, each passing day that goes by, I get closer to wanting to get treatment, and I know that I can see treatment, and when I do see treatment, they're there for me. There is plenty of resources out here in Kensington.
Why aren't you ready? Are you scared of withdrawal? What is it?
I am terrified of withdrawal. That's exactly why I don't want treatment.
That's it? That's the only reason?
That is the only reason, because the last time I went through withdrawal, I was rushed to the hospital because I was put in premeditated withdrawal. And I remember that feeling each time I think about treatment.
That feeling, huh?
The feeling, and the feeling's undescribable. It's worse than any flu, any COVID, any cancer. I couldn't imagine going through that.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anybody die from the drug you use out here?
Seen anybody die? My daughter's father passed away from it.
What was that feeling like? How did you feel watching them die from the drug you use? How do you feel like watching people out here die from the drug you use?
It is a feeling of emptiness. It is a feeling of, I guess, misery, like the devil is real.
Okay.
And he's working out here. Each time somebody dies, he wins.
So you've been staying outside when the last time you slept in a house or a bed or showered?
I do shower on a regular basis, considering I work in sex work. They do offer showers out here. And sometimes my Johns will get a hotel and stuff like that, and I'll use the shower there. But the last time I slept in a bed, I can't tell you. The last time I was in a house and opened the refrigerator, I couldn't tell you.
How much do you make a day off of sex work?
I can make anywhere from like $20 to, $800, depending on how many clients I want to take on per day. There's only so many dates I can do mentally before I start to get angry with myself and miserable with myself for, putting myself through this and having to, sexually please different people in a day where it's not fun anymore. So today I just make enough to make sure I'm well during the day, and I have my get well in the morning when I need it.
Listen. From what you told me, your whole adult life you've been selling yourself short. You're worth more than money. You need to quit the sex work, okay? You feel me? It's legal jobs. It's easier ways to make money. Go through that withdrawal. You've been through it before. Get back to your family, your loved ones. They'll pull you off these streets if they could. You're the only one saying it's not time. You've got a big smile on your face. You look nice with a smile. Keep it on your face. Get out of these filthy streets. Look at this. Man,
All-Time Media was rooting for you.
We're rooting for you, man. We don't want to see you like this.
Yeah.
Do you have friends out here on these streets?
Friends? There's no such thing as friends out here on the street. I'm by myself all the time because I can't trust them as far as I can throw them. And which is dangerous too, because being by yourself as a female, I could be abducted at any day and thrown in the adult sex trade.
You've heard about that, huh?
It's absolutely real, and it's hiding in plain sight. And I know that it can happen at any day. So I know I don't have friends, and they're just associates for right now. But if I left my purse unattended, they would steal from me.
What's the relationships like with your Johns? Like, are they like your...
I have regulars who I call on a regular basis, who want to see me on a regular basis. And, most of them rather see me get clean.
Say that again. Most of them rather see you get clean?
Most of them rather see me get clean and, build a life of sobriety for myself, because they, even though they met me in addiction, that's not what they want from me.
Do they have wives at home or something? Like,
most of them do. Most of the wives don't give them what they want sexually, so they reach out to women like us who will give them what they want for a monetary contribution.
Do you ever want to get married?
I want to get married one day, yes I do. If I find the right person. If not, I'll just focus on my daughter.
Make sure that right person don't know your history. I'm sorry. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Yep.
You've been a wonderful interviewee. All-Time Media be praying for you.
All right.
Join All-Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.